Y'all, let's go on a little road trip today. Look at there, look at there. There's Penny and Mr. Penny.
Hello, hello.
So as y'all can see, I am at my favorite place in the world right now. I am at So Charming Quilt Shop. And there's Mr. Penny hiding over there in the corner. Hi, Mr. Penny.
Hello, everybody.
So I came to see you today, Penny, and I'm just going to I'm on a mission. There's something that I want here, but I thought that I would kind of show everybody around because I'm going to actually show them my little she shed today and
Good.
show them some projects that I've been working on, and I wanted them to see where I get my inspiration and where I get my materials and fabrics and notions, and how addicted you have made me to sewing and quilting. So my husband says, gee, thanks.
Keeps you happy though.
Every time, happy wife, happy life.
Yes.
But this is my zoning out, relaxation, all of the above. Now, what I had been talking about with all of the followers are the fact that back in the day, you made quilts for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just kind of like it and enjoy it and just have fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to kind of maintain that old homestead feeling of I want to use what I create.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just sew aimlessly. I want to actually sew and quilt with a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So all my family members are getting quilts for Christmas. Y'all don't watch this video. I don't think any of them watch it. But I want to do everything homesteading, and sewing is a big part of that. And so once I got started and I got that first machine and figured out how to put a needle in, honestly, you were here for me. Thank you for that. But after that, it became an addiction, really. I long for times to just sit in front of that machine. So, and you can relate to that, right? So
100%.
when you go home from the quilt shop, what do you do?
So, yes.
So guys, if you have not watched So Charming Quilt Shop on YouTube, and she's also got a Facebook page, y'all go check it out. You give a like and subscribe and watch all of her videos, because I promise you, I binge watch them. And I have learned so many quilt patterns by watching. So thank you, Penny. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Hey, I like your machine on the shirt there.
Classically trained.
Oh, I'm telling you. Do you have a featherweight as
Several.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Love them.
That's kind of a dream of mine, is to just have one for looks. And whether it works or not, I just kind of want one. No. But I'm going to walk around, if it's okay, and show the quilt shop. Is there anything special that you want us to look at in here? And other than
all of it's special, so it doesn't matter.
Other than that, I found something the other day when I was looking at Baked with Love by Lori Hope.
Uh-huh.
I found The Farmer's Daughter.
I've actually got that on the machine right now.
Are you serious?
And then here's the other one.
Oh.
Farm Fresh.
Sweet.
And then this is her pie.
Oh my goodness. These are the quilt kit, y'all. But the fabric that I found, and it just matches so good with the Baked with Love, is that tickled pewter or something like that.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful color, and it's sitting right next to the sage, and I decided that was on my I have to have list.
There's a lot on that list.
There is. The pewter, though, I think would make a really good background fabric on a quilt that has darker colors. And even if I use the Baked with Love, I think that will. Matter of fact, look, y'all. Look what's right here beside me. This is the layer cake for Baked with Love. And
Yeah,
look
it's at the
at
back.
look at this. Look at those colors. Y'all know y'all got to have them. SoCharmingQuiltShop.com.
We are about sold out on that one, but we've got a whole new line of it coming. So
Oh,
we
my
had to
goodness.
Reorder it.
Well, no wonder, because it's a beautiful, beautiful line. But I'm going to walk around a little bit
All right,
and
take
see
your
what I
time.
can find.
All right.
Thank you for letting me video.
Thank you for videoing. Y'all have fun.
We will. Okay, y'all, I came back here, and the Baked with Love line is here on the bottom shelf. And right above it, you can see there is the Farmer's Daughter. And y'all, it matches it so well. Look at this. Look at, this is going to be my favorite. This is the pewter, and I think it's called, so this one and this one, rustic. It's rustic. These are going to be on my I've got to have list right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this today. Hi there. So special treat. Miss Penny is going to show us what is on the long arm in here. And it's a star.
And the quilting is chicken wire.
Oh, I love that.
And then over here.
Oh my goodness. Now you don't free motion the chicken wire, right? Is it on your program?
No, it's a program.
Look.
Pull it out so you can see
Look
it.
at this.
It's usually hanging in the hammock, but.
Oh my goodness.
I need a bulldog.
All right, y'all, these are the 108s over here.
Wait, you only need a half an inch of this?
I mean, 18 inches, a half a yard. So I'm scared you.
Look at that. Is that not beautiful?
I don't, most people don't sell less than 9 inches.
Look at this one, y'all. We the People. Look at that. And then she has all the good notions. Look at this, how pretty. All the battings over here.
I did yesterday afternoon. My fabric for my. I wish they had this in yardage. Too late now, I'm already done.
All right, ma'am, I got three.
Fall
Thank you,
colors.
sir.
Ma'am.
Look at these. Look at these florals. Okay, y'all, I gotta back up and show y'all. These are like shelves and shelves and shelves of fabric. Look, it goes all the way around. And look at all these. Look at these pastels. She's got batiks here. I haven't shown y'all those yet. Look at the pinks. Good Valentine's Day fabric. And y'all know I have a thing about fall colors and stripes,
What's your name?
sage and browns. Look at all those.
And your email.
She has all the embroidery, cross-stitch stuff here. Look at all that. Look at the grays and blacks. Ooh, those are nice, pretty greens. Y'all, and if you haven't caught one of her lives, on Tuesday nights or Tuesday evenings, and I believe it's at 6 o'clock. I believe so. I don't always make it to the live, but I try to because, oh, there's something blue that I'm making my quilt out of right there. But I try to because she does her end pieces and they discount the price on those end pieces. There may be 1 yard fabric cuts that is left over, but she'll have the 1 yard fabric cuts that are on the end of the bolt there on Tuesday nights. After they do all their unboxing and show you all the new materials, then she sells those end pieces at discount, and it's kind of like an auction. You say what you want, they'll invoice you, you pay for it, and she'll ship it, or either you can pick it up. It's the neatest thing. So I've gotten a lot of fabric that way when I do catch them live on Tuesday nights, and that's on YouTube, So Charming Quilt Shop. But also they have Facebook, and I believe she streams on both YouTube and Facebook, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, it's a really great deal because you can get fabric for half price if you only need 1 yard of something or 2 yards of something. It's just a great deal. You'll just have to catch her and see all the new stuff that she has coming in. Look at all the quilt patterns here. Look at all these quilt patterns on the wall. This is the best little shop that there is. Then they have so many rulers and everything in this area over here, zippers, just a whole bunch of kits. And they do have all the bobbins for different machines and the Creative Grids rulers over here. All the books, and they have my favorite book, Scrappiness is Happiness. They have that one by Lori Holt. So if you're a Lori Holt fan, they do have that here. But their website again is www.socharmingquiltshop.com. Look at all these pretty fabrics. My goodness. Do I look happy? I'm in the quilt shop. Yeah. So this is my happy place, y'all. I can just go and zone out. If I'm not sitting in the pasture with my emus or my cows or my donkeys, I'm here. Or I'm at my she shed using the materials that I get here. But I just wanted to show you guys everything that they have going on here, and like I said, catch them on YouTube and Facebook, and catch them live on their unboxing on Tuesday evenings. And if you're in the mood for a end piece of fabric at a reduced price, I mean, they ship. So y'all just look at this right here. Isn't this the prettiest stuff right here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, I got to get back to the house because the quilt shop is getting rather packed and I'm going to get out of their way. So let's go back to the farm. Let's go to the she shed and I'll show you my quilting setup. See you in a minute. So the past 2 days have been absolutely nightmarish because right here in the middle of the driveway where everybody travels for the last month, there has been a little killdeer nest. Now, I have watched these eggs. She had 4 eggs, And I've watched them. The first nest, of course, something got them and they did not last. But I have watched these 4 eggs the entire time. So yesterday when I came through here, there were babies in the nest, y'all. There were 2 yesterday morning and 3 by last night. But the problem is, this is a main driveway where delivery drivers come through. And when I came through with the side-by-side, the babies, of course, you know, they are running around as soon as they're hatched. So they squatted down and squatted right in front of my tire. So I had to pick them up and hold them every time somebody came through. And I spent yesterday doing that, and it was just nightmarish for me because I really thought that they weren't going to make it. So this morning, I came out here before anybody came through, and I picked these babies up out of the nest. And I'll show you where the nest was. Right there. Y'all see that? So, you know, it's just hard when you've watched that mama sit in all the rainstorms and lightning and just flooding, and the heat has been so hot that she's just panting. So I got the babies this morning, scooped them up. 3 of them hatched. 1 of them did not make it. It was covered in ants, and I knew that it was not going to, and sure enough, it was not. So I took them over to the pond area by the small pasture just to see if she would possibly find them all the way over there. I know that there's food over there for them. So I found like a little rocky place next to the pond and set them there. And I came back a little while later, and y'all, she had found them. So let's go see if we can at least catch sight of these baby birds. I just have to be careful and watch where I step just in case they've came back over to the side a little bit. But she had taken them inside the pasture there, which is a good thing because there's plenty of seed. Oh, look, we have a visitor on the pond. Looky, looky, looky. He's all the way over there. Okay, let's see if, all right, I don't see the little killdeer babies. Let's see if we can find them. Oh, I hear her. I hear her. There she is. So those babies are going to be somewhere near her. She's right there, y'all, between me and Helen, running on the ground. So let's see if we can spot the babies. I bet they're over there by that log. Hey girl, I saved your babies this morning. Yeah, I gave them back to you. I sure did. Oh, she's got them over there in that hay. Oh, look at her. She wants to get my attention. Oh, there's one. There's one. There's one. It's right there. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there's another one. That's where they are, guys. They're right there. Right there in the grass. They're peeking their little heads up. Okay, so we know that they're good. Or you might can see them running. Oh, look at them. if you can see them or not, but there they are. There's two of them. Y'all, they're safe. They are safe. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go feed. That makes me feel better to see them in the pasture and see that the mama is taking care of them. I'm happy. Y'all, I saved their lives. All right. These guys here, they're pretty hungry. They're all pretty hungry.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Whew. All right, y'all, this is my work area. You can see my scraps up here falling over. This is my work area. Over here is the area where I make soaps, salves, tinctures, etc. I've got some soaps here in here. These are goat's milk grapefruit soap. And right here, this is shea butter lavender soaps. They smell just lovely. And I am really enjoying this recipe for these. It's a new recipe that I just started. So over here is my area. There's my fridge and incubators. Over here is my cutting and table. I was going to say cutting and ironing table, but I don't iron right there. This is my little Rebel machine here that I quilt with. You see it's large. It looks similar to a long arm. I would call that a mid arm, but it works wonderful. It is a product of Grace Company, and this is the hoop style frame. And it works pretty good, and I'll show you. There's my curtain I made from a panel. And it says, I sew. What's your superpower? My actual sewing and piecing table here with my baby lock machine. And over here is the quilt that I just did on that little Rebel. I've got it hanging on a backdrop there. Today, I'm here to put some binding on it. It's time for binding. You can see the back side here. I did some meander quilting. And not bad for first timers. I've done one other, and this one is just so much better, y'all. Just so much better. But this is, let's see, I made one quilt when I first started sewing, and then I've made two more sort of kind of quilts. One was a quilt as you go, one was a rag quilt, and oh well, I did my daughter a quilt, but I did it all on the baby lock machine right there. So I guess this would be the fourth quilt, but I'm counting it as my first real quilt that's big enough to put on a bed and actually with a pattern. Like, this is the Irish chain, and I'm already starting on a new project. But y'all, this is out of the material Something Blue by Tilda. And of course, I'm not sure what the backing is. I can just tell you that it's a blue that almost looks like a denim. It matches, and it was a 108 wide, and it took less than 2 yards. Not bad. But I'm just so proud of the actual quilting that I did, because who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk that I would be able to do this? You know, it's just, I'm hooked, hook, line, and sinker. But I thought I would share with you. Like I said, back in the day, homesteaders quilted for a purpose. This was to keep the family warm during the winter months, and you know, they used their scraps. They did what they needed to do. I have quite a few scraps. I get remnants when Penny at So Charming puts her remnants on sale, and I just, you know, this was the first fabric. This quilt here, the Irish chain, was the first fabric that I actually used a fabric line and, you know, made something from an actual fabric line. But she did this pattern on her YouTube channel, and that's what I went with, and I am just loving it. I have found one more pattern that I want to try, and I'm starting on that today, and I can't wait to show you guys. But quilting takes a long time. It takes a lot of patience, but it's relaxing. And hopefully come this winter, I'm going to have some quilts for the couch, quilts for the bed. I'm going to have some bowl cozies and table runners and door hangers. I'm just really having fun with it, y'all. So that's one of the homesteading things, and I think it's a lost art on a lot of the generations, and I'm so happy because the more I get into it, the more I see some YouTube channels of younger people who are beginning to quilt and sew. So every time I see someone who is interested and wants to get into it, if, you know, I'm not an expert because I've just started sewing a year and a half ago, but I've watched a lot of YouTube. All right, y'all, let me get the binding on this quilt and I'll do a quilt drop for you. Hey, Tony. What you do? What you doing?
Working on this bathroom.
For your lovely wife.
Yep.
You using up some scrap?
Try to.
That's good. I don't have a bathroom at my she shed. So, he's working on one. He's out here working. He is covered in sweat. Tony is getting healthy. See, he done got skinny. Mr. Skinny. You just showed everybody your belly.
That's muscle.
Okay. Y'all, it just won't stop raining here. My goodness. So I just cut the backyard like 2 days ago, and look at that grass. This is crazy. It just won't stop raining. Well, y'all, I know this video has been all over the place, and I just wanted to show you some of the homesteading things. We just want to make the most of everything. So I just felt like sometimes my leisure time can also be quite useful on the homestead, because as I remember growing up, that every minute of the day on the farm was used for a purpose. And so might as well have fun doing it and enjoy life. So today though, I think that I'm going to go and grab Mr. Green and talk him into, let's go to the lake and let me kayak a little bit. Sometimes you just need a little sun and water, right? Y'all farm on.